imperative. The annual observance of Earth Day, formally instituted in 1970, served as a critical mechanism for fostering public consciousness regarding the terrestrial environmental degradation. Currently commemorated internationally on April 22 with varying thematic foci. Its individual relevance underscore the persistent need and concerted global action. The contemporary theme, My Energy, My Planet, accentuates the imperative of safeguarding our sole planetary resource management. Environment degradation and causative factors. The planet is currently experiencing significant environmental pollution, largely attributable to anthropogenic activities motivated by self interest. Contamination constitute a pervasive and acute environmental challenge. Widespread domestic and industrial uses result in substantial accumulation in waste stream and aquatic bodies, including ocean and river. This pollution is demonstrably detrimental to terrestrial environment. Of particular concern is the ubiquitous presence and microplastics detected even in vulnerable demographics such as fetus and neonates, indicating systematic environmental infiltration via respiratory, alimentary, and dermal pathway. Addressing this necessitates urgent informed intervention to avert protected intergenerational consequence. Historically, non-plastic packaging modalities were common practice. Strategic calibration toward this traditional alternative is advocated. Agricultural practices increasingly rely on excessive chemical input, fertilizer, pesticide to augment yield and expedite cycles. While chemical application was historically introduced during Green Innovation era and specific purpose, its current widespread and intensive development severely compromise soil fertility, eradicates beneficial microbial population, and fostering the proliferation of pests and diseases. Moreover, residual chemical and bioaccumulated in food chain, imposing adverse health effect on human and animal populations, including diminished immunological competency and increased susceptibility to various alignments. The global environment is experiencing discernible shift in microclimate patterns, evidenced by increasing thermal extremes. More severe winter and summer are eradicating precipitation, and the deviation from seasonal cycle protect long-term climate regime alteration. The primary causative factor include the atmospheric emission of greenhouse gases such as chlorofluorocarbon, primarily arise from the consumption of conventional energy carrier, coal, petroleum products, kerosene. Contributes also stem from atmospheric particulate matter and originating from practice like agriculture, reduce burning. Mitigation and adaptation strategies. Transition to renewable energy. The fundamental shift from finite and environmentally damaging conventional energy source toward renewable alternative is paramount. Modalities such as hydro, wind, bio, geothermal, and tidal power offer sustainable energy provision. In the context of Rajasthan, solar and wind energy are particularly relevant and effective. Solar photovoltaic systems are witnessing increasing adoption across sectors, including agriculture for irrigation, reducing reliance on electricity fossil fuel, residential building, and public conservation. Addressing water scarcity, resource utilization in agriculture, the implementation of precision techniques such as drip and sprinkle system is critical for substantial water saving, up to 70% cultivating less water incentive cope with this also recommend at the domestic level employing water efficient fixture and repurposing grey water kitchen water for gardening. Contribute to conservation for large scale water management. Wastewater recycling plant facilitate the reuse of effluents of non-potable purpose. At the household scale, constructing percolation pits with layered filtration media, enabling the purification of domestic wastewater for cleaning and recognition of finitude and the imperative of entering generation preservation is foundational. Sustainable agriculture practice as a pivotal toward natural and organic farming method utilizing indigenous organic input, plant and animal waste is essential to restore soil vitality, support beneficial microbial life, and produce uncontaminated, high quality food. This involves application of synthetic chemical input. Root and awareness, public awareness, disseminating environmental awareness is crucial for fostering collective action. This is achieved through diverse channels including governmental programs, mass media, radio, community forum, educational initiative, NSS in school and university, and public mobilization effort. Key message including promoting afforestation and preventing deforestation. Role of woman. Woman positioned as the nexus of the household and cultural custodian play a pivotal role in environmental stewardship. Their contributions include implement resource efficient household practices, priority locally sourced and minimally processed food, thereby reducing the energy footprint for transportation and packaging, resource consumption, and crucially, act as a primary educator within the family to instill a principle of conservation of future generation. In conclusion, addressing contemporary and environmental challenge necessitates a multi-pronged approach involving policy intervention, promoting sustainable practice, widespread adoption of renewable technologies, conscious or resource conservation at all level, and robust public awareness campaign leveraging societal structure, particularly the center